Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and it's time for another D&D monster brought to you from the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, today's card, Silver Fang. Why did we choose Silver Fang? Because wolves are very common monsters. It's definitely something that you could throw at any level of player characters. Definitely go after your PCs a little bit, give them a bit of a challenge. And again, wolves tend to travel in packs. Silver Fang could be interpreted as either a single legendary creature, at which point we could modify stats to make it a bit tougher. You could even choose to go with a larger figurine and play it as a larger, like a winter wolf. Today we've reskinned the regular wolf stats for Silver Fangs. And again, we're going to treat them more as like a breed of wolf and paint these guys accordingly later. These I did get in my set with the which set was that again? That was the Mythical Heroes Swamp and Forest set. And again, they do give us 3 different color variants because again, you don't always have to paint these. That's just something I'm doing for my own enjoyment. But again, the different bases and everything, this will help us tell our wolves apart. So when we are doing the DMing, we can have our little, our index cards full of whatever. Would have been brilliant if I actually had the stats on there. But again, you would be able to tell, which wolf is like which. Not all wolves are going to be the same hit points, things like that. Because again, when you start thinking about how these would interact, again, every pack would have an alpha. The alpha should be a little bit stronger. Again, generally they would tend to fight with a pack mentality, as they are, again, they're wolves. Just basic stuff. So let's go ahead and show you guys our stat block. And the stat block for Silver Fang is, again, pretty basic. We are using the Monster Creator app. And just get that in frame there for a quick second. It is a medium-sized creature. It is unaligned. It is a beast. It is going to carry an AC of 13 through natural armor. The hit points, we put them at an 11, but it is 2d8s. So again, you can do anything up to 16 realistically. Faster than most of the races or species of PCs. Speed is going to be 40. Decent stat spread here. Again, they would be pretty wise. They're not going to be very smart. It's not like they read books. Charisma, again, they don't really need to talk to people. But, strength, of course, they're going to be a bit strong. Dexterity, they're going to move pretty fast. Constitution for the basic health and everything, all of that. As far as skills, they are going to get extra perception and extra stealth, as well as the senses giving a passive perception of 13. Because again, you got to remember, wolves have an excellent sense of smell and sight and hearing. So they're going to be pretty good. This is going to be a challenge 1 quarter. So again, if you are awarding your experience based on monsters taken down in battle, that's one way of doing it. I personally, I'm looking towards more or less doing milestones with my players once I start up a campaign. And again, it's just more or less, I feel like it's a way to get rid of what they call the murder hobo. Because again, we play so many video games and stuff these days that experience is only awarded when you beat somebody up. So to kind of curb that, maybe they do the quest objectives, maybe they find some extra hidden stuff that I put in. These milestones might be other great ways of awarding the experience, not just combat. It also has a proficiency +2. Keen hearing and smell as part of its abilities. Has advantage on wisdom perception checks. Anything that would rely on sight and smell. So again, just really playing into what a wolf is and what they do. Ripped out the pack tactics right out of the book. Wolf has advantage on any attack roll against a creature if at least one of its allies are within 5 feet of the creature and is not currently incapacitated. So again, as long as it isn't asleep or something, this would be a pack tactic. We'd get the advantage as the DM. You'd get to roll 2 d20s, taking the higher of the 2 rolls. and just be able to do your thing. And then again, we only have the attack for bite. Could you give it a claw attack? Sure. Yeah, anything you want to do when it's your game, run it definitely how you want. Right now, I'm just going to, like I said, this is just directly right out of the monster manual. All I did was change the name to Silver Fang from Wolf. But again, it's going to be a melee weapon attack, considered a melee weapon attack. +4 to hit. So again, generic melee, reach 5, attacks 1 creature. It either hits for 7 or roll 2d4s and then add 2. It will be considered a piercing damage. If the target's a creature, it must succeed on a DC check of 11 or more in strength, or it will be knocked prone. So, pretty cool stuff. Again, I'm getting real close to actually finishing out the Goblin. Okay, my phone's not on silence. That's good to know. Just real quick, though, I am getting really close to finishing up with my Skull Servant skeletons that we did a couple weeks ago, as well as the Goblin Attack Force from last week. So at some point during this week, I plan on showing you guys the paint jobs. Again, they're not going to be the greatest. I'm just starting into this hobby, so, I mean, they are going to work. They definitely look cool, in my opinion. But hey, that's my opinion. You know, I'm welcome to it. You guys definitely rate them later. And then real quick in the comments, do you think I should paint them all the same, or do you think I should make them slightly different? You guys decide, and then that'll help me with my paint project. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that it's a good one, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Later.